Dark Winter. Dark Winter is the code name for a bio-terrorist attack simulated in 2001, and so this allegory will become soon the reality. The world has changed, I feel it in the air, for what once was is lost. The sound of war, a war in every respect different from before, that will continue to the last and final battle. So we're marching towards that battle. The watchman on the wall from the strong tower sees a large winged creature flying from a distance towards the castle fortress walls. On the ground was an army of men as far as the eye could see. The trumpet sounded to alert those in the tower, the approaching armies of war. The men in the castle were few compared to the approaching masses ahead of them. I heard one man saying to another watchman on the tower wall, "I wish it need not have happened in my time." And this echoes the feelings of most of us as the darkness looms across the earth at this time. So do I, comes the answer, and so do all who live to see such times, but that is not given for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given us. There are other forces of work in this world besides that of evil. My heart trembles before the ensuing army. My bowels, I am pained at my very heart. My heart makes a noise in me. I cannot hold my peace because of what I have heard. O my soul, the sound of the trumpet, the alarm of war, destruction upon destruction is cried, for the whole land is spoiled. How long shall I see the standard and hear the sound of the trumpet? Be not far from me, O my Lord, O my strength, haste to help me. Deliver my soul from the sword, my darling from the power of the dog. Save me from the dragon's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorns. And a dark voice whispers from afar, the world of men will fall. The dragon comes from a distance, and as it landed, a magnificent being materialized in front of the moated castle. His form was beautiful, with the feet of fire and the hair as white as snow and a melodious voice. The tower had been under siege, and now this magnificent being claims to have come to liberate the occupants. He has the image of a king, but what say those who wait for the lord of the castle? All within are in want of clothes, food and water, peace and safety. Could this possibly be the return of the king they waited for? The watchman sounds the trumpets of war, a warning of the approaching armies, each trumpet identifying a new type of attack. Angels flying through the heavens before the approach of the army have sent messages warning. The last woe concerning the coming of the dragon. Woe, woe, woe is the message that is given. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth, for the dragon has come down to you, having great wrath, seeking whom he may devour. The fortress is the words of the king that has been erected to keep the inhabitants safe from the strong delusion. This magnificent serpent would devour them in a moment should they turn their backs to him, should they be dazzled by him changing into human form and presenting himself as their saviour. In this small allegory lies an important illustration of what Revelation's warnings are all about. The dragon-like spirit will arouse and reveal itself soon enough, and in all its dragon character, against those who keep the commandments of God and have the faith of Jesus. Under the banner of the dragon, there are men who are doing all in their power to plunge the world into commercial strife and war, and so we see it in the world around us. Thus the dragon is trying to bring about a condition of things that will prove to be destruction and an uncivilized world.